Yo, what's going on? Chavo Guerrero Jr. here, giving a big shout out to Wrestling Rehab. Keep watching, keep listening, and Viva la Raza.
Órale. Órale, Cholo Trucker Wrestling Rehab, the Junkies, and we are officially on the road to WrestleMania. And man, what a way to kick it off. Was it that great or was it not? Let's find out. And to find that out, we got to bring in the Royal Rumble winner 2 times in a row, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes from the LA Times One, Mr. Pablo.
Yay, yay. What's happening?
Oh, man. So there's a lot of news, Paul.
Of course.
Yeah, man. Let's definitely let's recap, everything that happened, but there's a lot of fallout news on what's going on, man, as well. Uh
In any way you want to put it, there's news, bro. Any
yeah,
kind of you know what I mean? Political news. I'm talking wrestling politically,
right.
criminally. I mean, dude. The tribal chief. There's just so much news, bro. It's like, where do you start?
Right. So anybody who's interested in the news that's going on with Vinnie Mac and all that, we will do a separate video just based on that. We don't want to get into that on this one. We want to get into the Royal Rumble, the kickoff to the road to WrestleMania 40 in the city of brotherly love. Pablo, my man. So the lineup went like this, only 4 matches. The lineup went female Royal Rumble, followed by the Fatal Four Way, followed by the United States title championship match, followed by the men's Royal Rumble. Were you cool with that lineup? Would you have lined it up any different way?
Yeah, yeah, I think I might have put the tribal chief match on third,
Okay.
or even finished with it,
Yeah.
but it was okay. I would have probably put the intercontinental title match, or what's it called? What's it called? The America's title?
United
Yeah,
States.
I would have put that one on definitely second, you
Okay.
know. That way you
Okay.
could come down from it.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into it just the way it is, man, with the females Royal Rumble match. Pablo, it started off number one with my girl Natalia, who, in my opinion, she lost a little too much weight. I was digging it before, man. Now she lost a little too much weight, but she comes in at number one. Are you cool with that? Like, was it? I was expecting somebody. Look, as much as I love Natalia, let's be honest, man. She's a jobber. She's mid card as at best.
Yeah, she's kind of playing the hardcore Holly role, like
Mhm.
just in there helping people get over and pushing them forward now. Um, Yeah, I think it was an honor thing, a thing to honor her, to say, hey, this is one of the greats of all time. Let's remember her. She's gonna get thrown out, so let's just give her a place of honor, because she's done a lot for the company, man. She's put so many people over. She's helped train so many people. Her family's legendary, so it was cool. I was cool with it.
Okay. And then number two, hitting us like that was the return of Naomi, who went by Trinity in TNA, which TNA is playing a role in this in the Royal Rumble. Um, what was your thoughts, man? Were you cool with I mean, there was rumors that she was coming back. Did you start thinking that maybe Sasha Banks was gonna come back? I mean, what was your thoughts? I mean, Naomi, if we're gonna be real, she was never that big of a, she wasn't that over.
No, 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 no. In the grand scheme of things, the only reason she was a little bit big was because of Sasha being her partner. So when Naomi came out, I kind of, I'm a guy. I noticed the crowds. How does the crowd react? And this after a little bit, they started saying "Welcome back" or whatever. But it wasn't that big, bro. The crowds weren't that into it, you know.
Mm.
When she gets in there, they get to realize she's not a super competitor. She's not one of the greats, and it showed, bro, that by the crowd reaction and by her performance.
I couldn't agree more. She was women's champion in TNA, which they call it, I think, the Knockouts champion,
Right?
and she was pretty big down there, right?
Yeah.
I am one of the people that actually purchased, what was it, 200 and something dollars for the year for the TNA channel, and with that,
Okay.
I got all the pay per view, all the PLEs as well.
Right.
Yeah, I am going to be watching TNA for one reason or another. AEW never grew on me, but I was just happy, even though it's still Impact. I understand just the rebranding and it coming back. I was just, and I want to support my boy Kaz, who I had on here. What's up? That's a Benny from the Box State. But I agree with you, Paul. I mean, she came back, and I mean, there were some claps, there were some cheers,
Yeah.
but it's not like, holy smokes, yes, she's finally back. Like that wasn't there, man.
It wasn't at all, man, and it was obvious. And we should have known, you know. Don't get me wrong, man. It's better that she's back, and I'm happy she's back. She's back with her hubby, and yeah, but it just wasn't there, bro. The excitement level didn't create electricity, you know.
Right.
And yes, for Sasha Banks coming back, I didn't think, but I know we'll get there. But when number 30 came, oh well, if there's any chance, here it is, and it's obviously Sasha. And I think everybody felt that way. They were thinking Sasha, and then they
Right,
get
right.
stuck with who we got stuck with, and it was like, oh gosh, another dud, another dud.
All right, all right. We'll get there, man. We'll get there. So, okay, Paul. What did you like? Like, who's at, there? Like you said, right? You predicted like, oh, it's gonna be a couple of like NXT stars,
Yeah,
right? That there's nobody. There was really nobody, Pablo. There was no real nostalgia. There was
right.
nothing. No, I mean, was there anybody that you're like, okay, you know what? This makes it pretty cool. Did the fact that the women's TNA champion showed up, did that at least somewhat make you think like, orale, man, there it is. WWE with the forbidden door. If we remember, AEW was kind of doing that thing, but looks like TNA, and from what I was just hearing today, that yeah, TNA and WWE, they're pretty good partnerships. But
I
was
love
there
it.
anybody that came out, Paul, where you're like, okay, cool?
No, no, but the one that exactly that one, the TNA star,
Okay.
the TNA champion, man, that was pretty
Mm.
cool because that's a signal to the WWE universe that we're doing stuff together. We're
Right.
doing this together, and that gets me more interested in TNA because, like you, AEW has, in my opinion, gone down. Like I don't even care to watch it. I have it recorded on my DVR, and I just look the headlines. If there's nothing that excites me, I don't even watch it. I mean, even at the end right now, before MJF took off and got hurt or whatever, it
Mm.
was like to me going down. So I don't know. I'm just not excited, but for TNA, I have a little bit of excitement. I don't know if that's a WWE bias, but yeah, her showing up was pretty cool. And I heard that she challenged Sasha Banks, not Sasha Banks. She challenged Bianca Belair to go fight her
Oh,
in TNA. So that's pretty interesting.
ooh, okay, two powerhouses. Okay. Let me see. But that one rest, yeah, that was just one. But I mean, you think Naomi, who came in and she just, for those that don't keep up with TNA, Naomi just dropped the strap to that chick. I forgot her name, but she just dropped it to her like 2 weeks ago. But anyway, Pablo, uh, Nia Jax, she goes in there, she's tossing people around, she's doing her thing. Your girl that you predicted that was gonna win it all, Jade Cargill, she comes in. Now,
Yes.
she does not get the victory, but in my opinion, Paul, I thought they really did a good job in building her up
Heck
because
yeah.
it was the slam heard around the world.
Yeah, bro. That was dope, bro. Bro, I thought she came out, she did good. She had the star presence. Man, I can't believe, dude, everybody on almost every website is saying that she did awesome, except
Okay.
the biggest one, the wrestling observer. They're like, "Oh, it was horrible." I'm like, "Dude, what are you watching? What show were you watching, dude? That was
Mm.
awesome, bro." And then when she got taken out and she got eliminated, dude, it was two people who did it. It took two people, two
Yeah.
stars. I think it was Bailey and I forgot who else. Bailey and was it Liv or I forgot. But it was great, man.
Yeah, yeah, because there were the remaining three: Bailey, Liv, and Cargill.
Man, that was pretty dope. What did you think of her performance for the first time?
Okay, okay. Look, I want her to do good. I'm not rooting against her, but I do not want her to get overhyped the way Shinsuke Nakamura was overhyped. At least for me. For me personally, look, everybody could love Shinsuke all they want.
Right.
I don't give a rat's ass what you did outside of the WWE. Even if I am a fan of yours somewhere else, I want to see what you're bringing to the big business.
Right.
And to me, like Shinsuke was kind of like a dud. I'm like, I'm not that excited. But man, it was just overly hyped, right? I don't want that to happen with Homegirl. I
Yeah.
don't see, she's got a great look and a great physique. Outside of that, I don't want it to get overhyped. I was a big fan of Lucha Underground. Man, Lucha Underground was badass. You know who was there and who was one of the top dogs? Ricochet. But he was in there as the character Prince Puma. Damn, he was badass. He comes to WWE and, he's just kind of like a little bit of a jobber.
Right.
So I want the hype to fit, or I want the hype to die down just a little bit. So I'm glad she didn't win, because if she won, then the hype would have been extremely high.
Right.
So I'm glad she didn't win, but I thought she did good. I was going for Nia Jax.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Jax.
one of my favorites too. That was one of my favorites right there, bro.
Yeah, yeah. And Esther Benny, we're gonna get to that in just a second, man, because you're right, dog. Paul, there was no, like I said, there was no nostalgia, there was no Michelle McCool, no nothing. Thank goodness. I'm glad. I'm glad we didn't get like the Litas, or I mean, Trish probably would have been okay to a certain extent. She's been gone for a while.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we didn't get any of that. I'm glad. I'm cool with some of these NXT stars as long as people know who they are. I've been raving for a while about Tiffany Stratton. And I've been saying, man, this chick can go, and she's got the look. She comes out, Paul. The first thing she does, she gets to the top turnbuckle and does a swanton bomb on like 5-6 competitors in the ring. She's badass, man. I can't wait for this girl to hit the main roster. But Pablo, before we get to what Essa Benny is bringing up, number 30. Your thoughts, man.
Well, as you know, I'm not a fan at all of her. But she's definitely Triple H is a fan of her, So number 30, we're all expecting somebody big. We're all expecting maybe Sasha, somebody, maybe a Trish. We get, ultimately the worst person ever, Liv Morgan. She comes out, and what gets me, bro, what gets me is they have her helping eliminate Jade Cargill with Bailey. They have her like she's one of those top dogs, and I'm like, dude, she is not. In the fans' mind that I believe, and when I look at the crowd, I could see she gets cheers, she gets little pops, but she is about Naomi, about that status, with the crowd, and I'm like, dude, what is this? So she was in a position anyway, like on the other side of the coin, no matter people are gonna be disappointed it was her because everybody expected somebody bigger. So but she did okay, not going to put her down too much. She did okay. It just was like not what people expected. So
No, I agree. If she were any other number except 30, I think it would have been a little bit better. But because people are always waiting for the number 30, it's gonna be somebody huge. It's gonna be like, we're something so unexpected. And it was her. Yeah, man. It was a little bit of a letdown. Look, personally, I like Liv Morgan,
mhm.
but yeah, I don't know if she could have the little engine that could story again. I
Yeah,
think I think that's kind of played out already. And the fact that they put her at number 30, I didn't really do her any favors, man. Put her at, number 20 something and have her come out and let people cheer for her that way. But for her to be the big reveal on who's coming out for number 30, it wasn't working, man.
I think they would have been better served putting Naomi number 30, because then you have Naomi able to do like a fresh start. Like
Okay.
she's coming back and she's one of the top dogs. And we're gonna show Sasha that she should have came back, because we're gonna make Naomi a top dog. We're gonna make her
Wow.
up, you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
we're gonna put her in the bloodline or something, Yeah, they could have did that with Naomi, man. But I think they made a little mistake there. But hey, it is what it is, man. Triple H loves her.
Then talking about little mistakes. Paul, did you catch all the botches that were going on in the Women's Royal Rumble?
Remind me, I might have just what was it?
I mean, there were quite a few, man. A lot of slowing down and retakes. Like, wait, no, hold on. Like, no, man, there was quite a few, Paul. There was quite
Really?
a few, even with Nia Jax, and it's like, okay, am I supposed to get clothesline? Okay, wait, hold on. Like,
Oh
it
man.
started taking me a little out of it, man. It said there was
Yeah.
quite a few botches here and there in the Women's Royal Rumble, but I mean,
Wow.
yeah, there was, man, there was. But I mean, overall, Paul, what was your thought of the Women's Royal Rumble? And talk to us a little bit about who won the Royal Rumble, and are you satisfied with that?
Okay. Yeah. The Royal Rumble. Let me tell you right off the bat, man. I was looking forward to the Royal Rumble, but when it started and after the women's, like, then we're going through the. I know we're getting there. We're going through the other match. It didn't have the magic feel to me. It didn't feel magical to me. Now, maybe that was just me, right? That's an individual thing. But yeah, going through the Royal Rumble, I thought it was a decent match. I don't think it was one of the greats. But to have Bailey win at the end, I love that, man. I love that Bailey won. I don't think I picked Bailey, but I know that a lot of people were picking Bailey. I even forget who I picked right now. But Bailey winning is awesome, bro. It adds to it, and supposedly she's going to go on and challenge Io Sky, even though she's saying it's mommy right now. I think the WWE is messing with us. It's going to be her and Io Sky. Something is going to happen on SmackDown or Raw that's going to change her mind, and she's going to go after it, man.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
Yeah, Monday Night Raw is in Tampa, Florida tonight. Yeah, I'm not upset. That's not my number one pick to win the Royal Rumble. I wanted Nia Jax because I wanted Nia Jax to go one on one with Mommy. But if it was going to be somebody else, yeah, I would have wanted it to be Bailey, so that storyline can start adding up to on its way to WrestleMania between her and Io Sky, even though I believe they're gonna have to play it a little bit more where she's kind of maybe beefing a little bit or looking at Mommy at Rhea Ripley, and then maybe like a month beforehand or even at Elimination Chamber, maybe Bailey turns
Mm-hmm.
on freaking whatever little faction they got. I forgot the name of their faction. Damage Control turns on them, and something like that. So it brings relevancy to that women's title because in reality, whenever anybody thinks about women champion, come on, let's be honest. You're talking about Rhea Ripley.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
100%.
you know what, Ruben? I think they're gonna start changing that. I think they're gonna start changing that. What do you think, Paul? Can you take Bailey serious?
Oh yeah, dude, she's one of the greats, bro. But
Okay,
she's
but
one of
her
the greats.
character. Okay, but her character.
Definite, definite. Yeah, I know a lot of people have been hating on Damage Control, but this is what I like though, bro. Bailey, she's already a future Hall of Famer, but they're giving her another shot in her older age. Not that
Mhm.
she's super old, bro, but compared to some of the new girls. So I like it, bro. I like her character right now that she's being shunned by her group, and I like where it's going, man. And I like that they're giving Bailey possibly one more shot at the title, man. That's dope. Give some of these older people who have been around and entertained us for so many years, bro. She could still wrestle. If you look at the Royal Rumble, dude, every person that came out put Bailey on their butt, bro.
Mm.
They dropped her. Bailey took so much damage in that. I was like, dude, this ain't no spring chicken. And every person that comes out, one of the first people she would attack is Bailey. It's like, so Bailey's sore, man. I can't believe how much abuse she took in the match. But to see her win, yeah, man, I love it.
Okay. I'm gonna say, look, definitely she can wrestle, but I'm gonna say her character right now. Yeah, I kind of agree with Ruben. It's kind of hard to take her seriously with the character where she's at right now. She's almost like become a little bit of a sidekick, kind of like hey, you're not cool enough for the group. But I think they're gonna start changing that.
Yeah,
I think this is the first step to start changing that. So
yeah, that's all calculated, though. That's all calculated in the storyline. It's all calculated, and she's sticking with them, man. And it's going to be interesting, man. We're going to see in the next few days.
Paul, let's move on to the Fatal Four Way. That was the second match. A little bit odd that that's the second match, but that's the way they lined it up. What did you see, man? How did you like it?
Uh, s- uh,
The match apparently went just under 20 minutes.
yeah, and I thought that was kind of a short match. I thought it was kind
Okay.
of a short match, man. I didn't, all of a sudden he spears AJ Styles, which we all knew was going to take the pin. Spears him, and it's over. We're like, man, that was so quick. And I was like,
Mm,
wow. But the thing I didn't like, bro, I didn't like the same old thing. Solo Sokoa comes out, saves the tribal. Like, dude, how many times are we going to see that, bro? We all knew
right.
Roman was going to win. The match was okay. It was okay. It was okay. I just think they need to straighten up these storylines, bro. We need something new. We need something new, bro. And we'll get into it later, but I'm kind of angry right now because the WWE's lying to us, and I'll get into that. But it revolves one person in this match.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I thought LA Knight stole the show on this
Yeah,
match. I thought he did, man. I was
that's
like, you know
cool.
what? Yeah, way to go for LA Knight. And I'm glad he's not the one to take the pin. You and I both agreed on the pre-show that it was gonna be AJ Styles to lay on his back and take the 1, 2, 3.
Yep,
And it was.
yep.
I was just glad it wasn't LA Knight. I thought he stole the show. I'm not really sure what happens now. I'm with you, Paul. It's like Solo Sokoa comes out. It's a fatal four-way, so no disqualifications. Why does he need to come out with a hoodie sweater? But anyway, and yeah, it's like okay, like this again,
Yeah.
you know.
Why couldn't the OC come out and stop him, or something, like change it up at least a little bit, man? The match is great. You have four people in there who are great, man. I'm gonna be interesting to see. I would love, what would be a great rivalry. They're in separate brands, but somebody like LA Knight and Seth Rollins.
Mhm.
I would like LA Knight to go into a serious, serious feud with somebody, bro. Somebody, whether it
Okay.
be Bobby Lashley, somebody. They just brawl a few times for a few months and ended at a pay per view. They need to put that guy over, man, before it's too late. He's the people's
Yeah.
champ right now. He's the people's choice. They need to do it.
Yeah, yeah. As a Benny, that's right. He didn't come out wearing his jeans, dog. He came out wearing wrestling gear, and that's what costed him.
Yep.
That's what costed him.
He
Yeah, so
probably he
no
probably couldn't put them on. They were too tight, bro.
so no surprise there. Roman Reigns comes out with the strap, and we got some news to go with that once we get to the end of the Royal Rumble. Moving it right along, Paul.
AJ looked
Nice.
like the water boy. That's messed up.
The United States Championship match, Paul. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I thought it was a very entertaining match that nobody cared about.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait,
I'll
before
say
we
it.
go on, what
Yeah.
do you rate the match? If you put that match just on its own, like on a Raw or SmackDown, what would you rate that match?
You're talking about the Fatal 4-Way?
No, not the Fatal 4-Way.
The United States
Yes.
Championship?
Yes.
I thought it was pretty good, man. I liked it. I really did. It's just nobody cared. I didn't hear anybody caring about the match. But the match itself, the in-ring performance, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
It's just it was hard. It was hard, Paul. It was hard to care about it because nobody was caring about it. I didn't hear anybody talk about this match. I didn't hear anybody, speak of this match. This was like the forgotten match. So, I was just kind of like, wow. It was good though. It was good. Both
Yeah.
these guys are good performers.
Yeah, and usually Logan Paul, we're all excited waiting for this. I think just the fact that it's Royal Rumble, that Logan Paul got kind of like maybe in the fans' mind brushed to the side. Usually he has a bigger place on the pay-per-views, but when it's the giant pay-per-views, bro, it's kind of hard to be the top, man. Huh?
Well, last year he was actually in the Royal Rumble match. So yeah, I think he would have better served being in the Royal Rumble match instead of a one-on-one match that nobody cares about with Kevin Owens.
Man, I would have loved to see Logan Paul inside the Elimination Chamber. That would be pretty.
Oh, that'd be good, man. That'd be good. Well, the ending, the outcome, were you cool with it?
I don't know, man. It was definitely different, but man, I feel kind of ripped off. I would have liked to have seen a clean ending. That was kind of like, we're not going to hurt either guy here, Definitely wanted Logan to keep the belt, though. I definitely didn't want to see the belt on Kevin Owens. I think I'm all Kevin Owens out for a while, bro. I think he's been shown too much on TV. He's a great character, but man, we need some we need some change up in Kevin Owens' character. But yeah, I mean, it's better than Logan losing, put it that way.
Right. You know what? Me, on the other hand, I actually loved the ending. I really did, man. It was different. I didn't see that coming.
No.
I thought it was great, man. I thought it was great. Orale, Bailey wearing her San Francisco 49er jacket, huh? She's feeling herself, huh?
Hey,
Wow.
she's from NorCal. She's a Chicana.
Yeah, I don't. But is she a Taylor Swift fan, though? I guess that's the question. But you know what? But on the real, man, I enjoyed the ending. I thought it was good. Hey, I forgot about that. Pat McAfee was at commentating, so I really dug that. But no, the ending was good. I enjoyed the ending. I thought it was over, Paul. I thought it was over. I thought it was 1, 2, 3, and we have a new United States champion. I thought that was great. Just way to finish it for me, for the referee to see the brass knuckles on Kevin Owens and say, nope, disqualified, and way to end the match and keep the strap on Logan Paul. I loved it, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Pablo, we move on to the Royal Rumble, which there's been a lot of news falling out after the men's Royal Rumble match.
Yep.
And it doesn't sound good. But before we get to that, man, talk to us a little bit about what you saw in the men's Royal Rumble. Was there any surprises? Did you just kind of see it like the women's match? Like, there's not a lot of surprises coming out here.
Yeah, my first thoughts are I was happy that there, that like the women's Royal Rumble was a lot of nobodies, like nobody knew, or NXT, and a lot of the people don't care about in the roster. This one wasn't so much, bro. There was a lot of star power, a lot of people, at least the names very few that you don't, So I thought it was pretty good. I this year, I gotta say, I like the men's match better than the women's, and yeah.
I agree. The men's match this year was better. Um, for those who don't know, apparently Brock Lesnar was supposed to be in the Royal Rumble, and instead they put in Braun Breaker, who is related to the Steiner brothers. He was huge down in NXT, or is huge in NXT. The way they kicked off the men's Royal Rumble, Paul, was with the two Uso brothers.
Yes.
What was your thoughts on that, man? Were you cool with that? I kind of wanted these guys to stay away from each other till WrestleMania time.
Woo, well, it's the road to WrestleMania. I loved it, bro.
Okay.
I loved it. I thought it was cool because now it gives us a where we're going. We're gonna see them in WrestleMania together, bro. That's gonna be, man, it could be a classic card if they keep going this way, man. I loved it, bro.
Okay. All right. Were you cool? Again, with some of the surprise entries, there was to me no like huge surprise. Like Andrade, he's back.
Right.
CM Punk, but we all knew CM Punk was gonna be in there. Omos, he comes in again. It's not like a huge barn burner or anything like that. But was there anybody where you're at least a little surprised? We were like, okay, cool. I mean, you had the whole thing with Pat McAfee getting in there and then eliminating himself.
I thought that was cool. So, I already knew when the match started that Brock Lesnar was not going to be there because
Right.
he's
right.
named in some of those text messages with Vince McMahon. So I
Yes.
was thinking when Pat McAfee, with hindsight, supposedly this is what they're saying. This is what Pat McAfee said. He did not know that his name was going to be called.
Mm.
So it was like spur of the moment, dude. So I guess because he has his earpiece in, I guess he was told what to do, but he did not know, dude. So if that's true, that's pretty dope. Man,
Yeah.
Braun Breaker, that was cool. Omos, he did a good job, for being Omos. He was the monster. Yeah, there was just I was expecting Rey Mysterio. He wasn't there. Andrade, it was cool to see him in there and square off with Santos Escobar a little. And
Mhm.
supposedly, well, after the match, I was listening to who was it, Triple H talk at the
Yeah.
post-fight press conference, and he's really high on Andrade. He believes this is his time, that he really wants to see great things from him. So let's hope they do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, man. I hope so, man. Andrade, I like him. I think he's a really damn good wrestler. So yeah, hopefully. And by the way, if nobody knows, that dude got fired. I forgot his name. The guy from across the pond, the Englishman, that was doing commentary
Yeah.
for Monday Night Raw. I forgot his name.
Right.
He got let go. And look, I wish him the best, but I'm okay with it. I got no issue with it whatsoever.
Yeah. How are you feeling about the other dude? The other English dude they hired at the same time, remember?
No, man. Who did they hire for
Oh my God.
SmackDown?
Oh.
Oh yeah, Kevin Patrick. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you feeling about him?
No, who did they? No, Kevin Patrick's the one they let go.
No. They hired two at the same time. One on SmackDown, one on Raw.
Oh yeah. You're talking about Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett. There you go.
Yeah, Wade Barrett. I like Wade Barrett, but looks like he's gone too. I don't know where Wade Barrett went.
Yeah.
Does anybody know where Wade Barrett went? I didn't get any news. He's been gone.
He's
for
been
a
around.
minute.
No, he's been around. He's
Okay.
been around here
all
and
right.
there. Here and there.
Okay. Well, it looks like Pat McAfee's back full time with Monday Night Raw, I guess. But
Wow.
all right. Well, Paul, looks like CM Punk's making his way to the ring.
He's gone.
He didn't win. We all know who won. Cody Rhodes. You cool with that? 2 times in a row?
Yeah, that was my pick, man. Cody Rhodes. I was
Yeah.
happy. I was happy, man. For whatever reason. Did you see the post-fight press conference?
I did not. No.
Oh
no.
my
There was a boxing match that the main event of the boxing match started just pretty much as soon as Royal Rumble ended. So I turned my attention to that.
Oh man. Well, anyways, Cody Rhodes comes out. He says, "Man, come on. Hopefully, I'll get to finish the story before 2K25 comes out." And he was saying, like, Randy Orton, 15-time or 21-time champion, and this and that. If you add up all the other championships, he's
Yeah.
all, how about one time? And then they asked him about, is he going to be fighting Roman? And he's all, yeah. He's all, that's it, man. I'm glad he was there so we can make it clear the direction we're going. And I really believe that it's a lie, bro, that they're lying to us, that it's not going to be Cody at Roman. I really believe it's going to be Roman. I mean, it's not going to be Cody. It's not going to be Cody and Roman. It's going to be Roman and The Rock. I think they're messing with us.
Oh, okay. So let's get to the news. As CM Punk is in the ring right now, I'm not sure what he's addressed. He's wearing an arm brace. Paul, can you hit us with the news, man?
Yeah, he torn his triceps. He torn his triceps, dude. Drew McIntyre did a move on him in the ring, slammed him on his face, tore his triceps, and that's it, man. He's gone. He's gone for 6 months at least.
Word is that Cody Rhodes suffered an injury as well.
No way.
I heard that word, that Cody Rhodes suffered an injury, but they don't know the severity. They showed him right now at showing up to Monday Night Raw. He looks fine. But that he might have suffered an injury. Nobody's talking about, wow, he's gonna miss time or anything. So he might have to be out of the ring till maybe WrestleMania. Doesn't mean he can't be at any of the shows, though.
Wow, that would suck. Seth hurt, Cody hurt, CM Punk hurt. Wow, bro. But you know what? CM Punk, he came in, he lost, bro. Right? And yeah. I think that was a great thing because he came in, it showed humility, that this guy can lose. He can lose and not be the top guy. And I think that says something to the bosses, It's not time yet, CM Punk. Go get healed up and come back, But we see that you lost. We'll give you a, that speaks good of him.
Wait. Hang on, Paul. It's not time for what?
Well, he just came in the company, bro. They're not going to put him over right away. AEW.
Okay, over to do what though? To become champion?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, don't do that.
What?
Make him champion?
No, that's what I'm saying. They weren't yet.
But you think they should at some point?
Yeah, at some point, of course.
Oh, come on. Well, the guy's older than dirt, man.
Gosh.
Come on.
What is he, like 5 years older than Roman?
Something like that. There's no need to make him champion, man.
Or that would you say the same about LA Knight, though? LA Knight and him about the same age.
No, but because LA Knight's younger and he's hot right now. 5 years from now, I don't think LA Knight's gonna be hot anymore. And now CM Punk, I can hear what he's saying. He's saying, yeah, he tore his tricep. And I'm so what okay, Paul. So now he did not win the Royal Rumble. Now you would have to do a lot of shifting here if he did, but he did not. And by the way, I want to go ahead and make this clear. I think I somewhat agree with you, Paul, that it shows humility. But had it not been Cody Rhodes, I don't think he would have agreed to it.
Yeah. Probably because of love for his dad, dude. His dad trained so many of the people, right? Look at he's crying, bro.
This is
hey, brother.
No, this was his first match. This was his first match on a televised match,
right?
And he gets injured,
right? Hey, you know what I'm thinking though? So I don't know if dude, next time you rewatch that match, dude, see how hard Drew McIntyre was hitting him on the chest, bro. I think Drew was a little tough with him, bro.
He wasn't playing nice with CM Punk.
No, man, I don't think so.
Wait, hold on. Are you trying to throw an accusation out there, Paul?
No, possibly. No, because the rumors behind the scenes is that Drew does not like CM Punk. So I think he might have been a little rougher.
But who does, though, man?
Cody, bro. Bret Hart, one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, brother.
Ooh,
Bret Hart. Yeah. Yeah,
wait.
Bret Hart.
Okay, wait. In the locker room, how many fans do you think CM Punk has?
Probably two. Probably two. And they're probably
Okay.
related to him or something.
All right. So, Paul,
Yeah.
so what happens now, man? So there is no CM Punk match leading up to WrestleMania after the Royal Rumble, because there were even people were even thinking that, hey, it could be even a triple threat match with Cody, Seth, and CM Punk.
Right. Man, this kind of sucks, man. It kind of sucks, bro. So your worst nightmare happens. Gunther. Gunther.
Good gosh.
Gunther, or this, like I said, the WWE is lying to us, or else it goes Cody versus Seth and The Rock versus Roman. Everything,
Mm.
everything fits right in right there, bro. Everything. Cody finishes the story somewhat with another title, and yeah, The Rock and Roman, they go on, and The Rock continues to reign, goes on and beats Hulk Hogan's record. So I think that's where it
Mm.
goes. But Gunther, man, was slated to fight Brock, so he didn't necessarily have a title. He didn't have a title match coming. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, man. Oh, by the way, I will say this. On the other hand, I think they're also lying to us with Bailey. I think she's going to take on Becky Lynch. She's, not Bailey. Mommy's going to take on Becky Lynch.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I did hear that. By the way, Essa Benny, you're on thin ice, Holmes. With comments like that, you are on so thin ice, homie. What's up, Richard? No, Paul. Okay. So the rumors are after the Royal Rumble, that Bailey will go after Io Sky, and that they're probably looking at a Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. Paul, that doesn't work for me, Holmes.
I know. It doesn't work for me either, but if you got to think Becky Lynch is a name, they're thinking about Fedia and giving it star power.
Good
man.
Good gosh, man.
Hey, I'm 100% with you, bro. And
Yeah.
you know what's going to suck too is that, man, they might give it to Becky. One last hurrah. One last hurrah. But you know what, man, with Jade Cargill here now and Bianca Belair, man, there's so much star power at the top, bro.
You know what, man? The WWE right now, I think, is overloaded with star power.
Yes.
The star power is just incredible, man. I think it's overloaded with star power. And well, we'll see what happens, man. But overall, Paul, how did you like the Royal Rumble? Where would you rate it? Does this go down as one of the best, one of the worst, somewhere lost in the middle? Is it a forgettable one? How say you?
Forgettable one. It's a forgettable one. But I'm not saying it wasn't good, but Cody winning 2 times, man, that's pretty cool. I thought almost like 100% Cody would win, So it's kind of cool. Dusty Rhodes, I'm a Dusty Rhodes fan, and to see his son finally get his place in the sun, man, that's pretty cool.
Okay, all right. Look, to me, it was good, but it wasn't great. There was no huge moment that made me, stand up like holy s. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it was just it was enjoyable. It was enjoyable enough, but yeah, somewhat forgettable. I'm not gonna be thinking about this Royal Rumble. I'm not gonna tell my grandkids, yeah, you know what? Back in 2024,
right.
yeah, man, this Royal Rumble, nah, Charlie dog. So, but all right, Pablo. Well, man, that was our Royal Rumble recap as we kick off to WrestleMania. You excited, man?
Yeah. Oh, definitely to see where they're going to go. But I am mad, and I just want to remind you. Do you remember the other when they said there's going to be? Do you remember hearing the rumor there's going to be extra pyro? That
Yes.
Seth might. I think those kind of things are leaked out by the WWE. And I really believe WWE is lying to us about the Cody Roman match, and they're lying to us about the Bailey Mommy match, and they're gonna turn it on us. You know, they know they know some of the stuff what the fans might want, but they're gonna do what they want to do. So I just want to say that doubly. I want to get some more stuff off my chest really quick.
Mhm.
Okay, today they have Gunther for the Intercontinental title against Kofi Kingston.
Right.
Who in the world wants to see that match? Then they have the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
With man against Johnny Wrestling and the other guy, Ciampa.
Yeah, DIY.
Nobody cares about them, bro. Nobody cares. Like, dude, they gotta stop doing this horrible matchmaking on Raw. And then they got Jey Uso, faces Bronson Reed. I get it, Bronson Reed, they're trying to push, but man, they gotta like make better cards, bro.
The only thing interesting about one of those matches that you named, right? And
Mhm.
right now, Punk and Drew McIntyre face to face. But the only thing interesting is that word is that Kofi Kingston is going to go heel.
Mm.
Whether it's tonight or later on, but word is that the New Day is going to be turning heel soon. So can it be tonight? I don't know.
That would be cool, but this is the thing. This is the thing. I wonder. I know you see what's going on TV.
Gosh,
I wonder if we're
man, are
being.
you kidding me? Why are you a fan of these guys, Paul?
Hey, they're putting them over, bro. They're putting them
You're
over.
you're a fan of Sami Zayn. You're a fan of CM Punk. Like, my goodness, man.
Speaking of the devil, huh? Hey, my gosh, this is funny stuff, bro. This is funny stuff. Yeah, Sami Zayn, though, man. I could say I'm not a diehard Sami no more.
Okay.
I'm a diehard fan of Sami Sami.
Okay.
Sami, you know, the conspiracy theorist, bro. But yeah, bro. So it's interesting. It's interesting to see where this is gonna go. And road to WrestleMania. I'm definitely onto it. I'm looking forward to Australia. Elimination Chamber, man. It should be cool.
Yeah. I'm looking forward. I think they're gonna do one heck of a damn WrestleMania that's completely overshadows this year's Royal Rumble, because this year's Royal Rumble, while it was somewhat fun, it was very forgettable.
Yeah.
So it was, man. Being honest, it was very forgettable, man. It was entertaining. Don't get me wrong, it was entertaining. But yeah, no, it was pretty forgettable. But
yeah, man. And you know and one more thing, man. While I'm WWE, here's Seth Rollins hurting himself in the ring. He can't walk. You know, he's really legitimately hurt. And
Right.
and Damian Priest doesn't cash in. So come on, dude. Like, how dumb do they think we are? Come on.
Yeah. We all need to remember, it's a year. So it's coming up, man. Damian Priest has to cash in at some point.
Wow. Hey, do you got your Money in the Bank case on display?
I do.
Oh yeah. No, that's good. So when you go live, it's right there.
Yeah, not right now because I'm over here in the hotel. But
okay.
No, that's but dope. I'm ready to cash that sucker in, man, and get my strap. Oh yeah. But
right on.
All right, junkies, we will wrap it up right there. We'll be back dropping some more stuff during the week. A lot of news going on with the WWE, man. But Pablo, anything else, big dog?
Nah, man. Just if you get a chance, watch the post Royal Rumble thing, man. It's pretty cool. The press conference. It's a lot of information.
Okay. All right. I'll check it out, man. Cholo Trucker from Pablo from the LA Times. Oh, what did I do there? Oh, here it is. Want to make sure I had it geared up. Shout out to all the junkies. Catch you guys on next one.